say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
I am Sam Pachuca, Air Force veteran, Vietnam 67-68, and commander of the Stockton VFW Luneta Post 52. It is my honor to be part of Lodi Unified School District's Veterans Day observance. As you know, we are unable to gather together due to COVID-19. We are therefore excited to bring you this video to pay tribute to all American veterans, living and dead, but especially to those in San Joaquin County who served their country honorably during war and peace. Currently, there are only about 771 World War II veterans left. There are an estimated 2,098 Korean War veterans in San Joaquin County. Vietnam veterans represent the largest number of veterans at 9,611. And Gulf War veterans amount to 8,729 and increase by about 600 annually. We are honored to have veterans from all branches of our country, armed forces represented in our communities. Veterans come from all walks of life: parents, grandparents, sons, daughters, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, neighbors, and co-workers. Each served in our country's armed forces to serve and protect our countries honorably. This video expresses our gratitude and a tribute for their service. Thank you.
Hi, My name is George Neely, and I'm a member of the Lodi Unified School District Board of Education. I'm also a veteran of the U.S. Army and the Vietnam War. And I'd like to take a moment to talk to you about Veterans Day. You know, it was on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918 when Allied forces signed a ceasefire agreement with Germany at Breton, France, bringing an end to the fighting of World War I, the war known as the War to End All Wars. A year later, on November 11th, 1919, President Wilson declared that day to be Armistice Day, and it later became a national holiday, and it was celebrated all over the country with parades and other activities. And as a matter of fact, one of the things that happened I thought was pretty interesting is that the 2 minutes before 11 a.m., all businesses shut down to commemorate that very important moment. Well, however, as we all know all too well, World War I was not the war to end all wars. We later had World War II and then the Korean War. So on October 8th, 1954, President Eisenhower signed into law legislation changing Armistice Day to Veterans Day to celebrate the service of veterans from all times. And so on behalf of the Board of Education and the entire Lodi Unified family, I want to thank all of our veterans for the service that you've done for our country. No matter what branch of service you were in, no matter what time you served, no matter if it was peacetime or wartime, no matter if you were active duty, reserve, or National Guard, we thank you. You stepped up when needed. You answered the call of duty. You put our country's needs before your own, and you sacrificed. You know, military service changes a person. It makes you aware of the bigger picture, of a cause that's greater than yourself. It tests your personal limits and instills confidence. Whether you were part of the all-volunteer force that we have now, or you received a nice letter from Uncle Sam, like I did, giving you an offer that you couldn't refuse, we thank you for stepping up. So please, everyone, take the time to acknowledge our veterans. Tell them that you appreciate their service. It's a small thing to do, but I can tell you from experience, it means so much. And to our veterans and veterans everywhere, I would like to say two final things. First of all, thank you for your service. And finally, I would like to say, welcome home.
My name is Chris Voss. I work at Tokyo High School. I'm a veteran from the Navy. I served for 6 years. I come from a family that's full of military personnel. My father was in the Air Force and Army for 27 years, retired Master Sergeant. My brother was in for 9 years, veteran construction builder, second-class petty officer. I joined the Navy after high school in 1999 and then got out after 2005. So I was there during 9/11, the beginning and after. This is me back in 1999, right after basic training. So young and spry. We have service members coming back that are currently in from things overseas. Please support them, give them thanks, and show them some love.
Hi, Lodi Unified. My name's Dan Faith, and I'm honored to be talking to you today about Veterans Day. I am a veteran, and I just want to say thank you to all the other veterans out there, and hello to all the folks that I've worked with Lodi over the last 24 years that I've been here. A little bit about my story in about 30 seconds. I am from a small town in western Pennsylvania and joined the military back in 1979 in the Navy, traveled half the world. I was a Mediterranean and North Atlantic sailor. I was on a submarine. I was also on a destroyer. And when I got out, I went to college. I didn't have enough of the military, so I went back in, became an officer, and have served in both the Pennsylvania National Guard and the California National Guard, where I commanded a unit of engineers and served in the Army for another 19 years until I retired about 15 years ago. But wanted to say Happy Veterans Day to everyone, and thank you for this honor. I truly feel blessed.
Hi, I'm Debbie James and I work at Lodi Middle School. And first I'd like to thank you for this opportunity to honor my dad and all of my uncles on Veterans Day. My father Jesse and 3 of my uncles were in the Navy and were also members of the VFW Post 4748. Our entire family has served in the Navy services. My father Jesse served in the Korean War and was on a destroyer ship called the USS Maddox in Sasebo, Japan. We lost my Uncle Harold at the age of 22 when he was serving in the Korean War with my father Jesse. Harold was shot and he passed away at the age of 22, and I never got to meet him. My Uncle Leonard and my Uncle John also served in the Navy. Every year we honor all of our family on Veterans Day. And here's a picture of my dad. Here's 2 pictures. Here's one of my father in his Navy uniform, in the white. And then this is a picture of my father after he retired. Again, thank you so much for this opportunity to honor my family, and Happy Veterans Day to you.